Well, now we're looking at the Imo State Finance Probe, and this is a very interesting one, and we've got loads of files being brought into the studio to convince us of the different positions on this issue in Imo State. The Account Reconciliation Committee, headed by the Imo State Deputy Governor, Sir Jude Agbaso, has submitted its report on the financial transactions of the administration of former Governor Ikedi Ohakim. Well, the report says that the 62 billion naira project executed by Ohakim's administration were misappropriated. Now, there are loads of claims on this issue. One of them is that Ohakim's administration borrowed 6 billion naira from UBA without authorization and spent same as security vote. And our understanding usually is when money is spent as security vote, they're not usually accounted for. It's not particularly transparent. There are a number of issues that's being raised here. The former governor has been very, very clear on his position that he has done absolutely nothing wrong. The current government, from the report that has been submitted to it, has made clear that there is what can be described as misappropriation of fund. All of these issues will be tabled in the next few minutes, and we will be talking to a number of gentlemen here who have different views on how this has transpired. So I will start with the economic advisor to the Imo State Governor, Commissioner for Economic Planning as well, Mr. Nick Oparandudu. Good morning and welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you.
And then we will also have Barrister Soron Nadi Njoku, who is the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Imo State.
Thank you.
Good morning and welcome, sir.
Thanks a great deal.
Yes. And just sitting next to him is engineer. Sitting next to him is Dr. Dan Okehi, who is Managing Director of Brick Red Consult Limited.
Thank you very much.
And then on my right-hand side here is Engineer Victor Konyeha, who is the Managing Director of Cypress Consult.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now, with all of these views, and they are quite different, they're quite varied, one is at a loss on where to start. But let's start from the very beginning. And I think I will start with you, Dr. Dan Okehi. You have been given the contract. What's your understanding when you were given the contract and when you look at the report that has been submitted? What's your own submission on that report?
Well, I think the job we were given to do was a very direct one. From their report, we understand that we are paid 3.38 billion, and that money was embezzled or misappropriated.
Was the job done?
Sorry, who was paid?
Now,
Like Brick Red was paid 3.8.
yes, the report says that the state government paid Brick Red Consult a total of 3.3 billion for the purpose of settling entitlements of past political office holders in Imo State. Well, we are here to clarify the situation. The money was not embezzled. The money was actually used in the payment of salary arrears, severance packages.
Money to settle salary arrears.
Now, the issue was at a point in 2008, there was a problem in Imo State between past political office holders and the government. The government was willing to pay all the arrears owed to these people on monthly basis because it's a constitutional entitlement to all past political office holders. But these people were asking for this money to be paid in bulk. Now, these past political office holders were not those within the last administration. They were those who served between 1999 and 2007.
I beg your pardon, Dr. Okay. Might I ask why they were not paid their monies when their monies fell due, but they had these huge arrears?
Well, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
They were paying them gradually, all right? And this started from the governor before Ikedi. That was 2009 to 1999 to 2007.
Okay, for the sake of clarity, let me find out, what is your line of business? What is Brick Red Consult's line of business?
Yes, we are financial consultants,
okay,
and management consultants. Okay. Now, we came into the picture at the point when the past political office holders were rioting in Imo State. And I happened to be in Owerri that particular day, and I asked what was going on. The people were insisting that the government should pay them all the outstanding rights. So now, at that time, the government hadn't enough money to pay them all the bulk they were expecting. So but the government was ready to pay them on monthly basis. Okay. So there was a problem, and this problem created chance for us to come in. Okay. As financial consultants, we came in to introduce a debt buyback program that will enable the government, enable us borrow money, okay,
to pay
these people in bulk, while the government can repay the bank on monthly basis, installmentally.
Okay.
And that was exactly what we did.
So did your company, Brick Red, did you take a loan from UBA?
No, we didn't take from UBA.
Did you take from anybody?
Yes, we took from Intercontinental Bank.
So you took the loan to pay the money that was outstanding that people were owed?
Yes.
How much did you take as loan?
We took 3.8 billion.
Okay.
3.8 billion.
The contract was for 3.3 from what you said earlier.
No. What the contract was for 3.8.
Or 3.8?
Yes.
Okay, so you took a loan for 3.8.
Yes.
And you disbursed every single kobo of this money to how many people?
Now we disbursed to about a total of 3,815 past political office holders. And this money was paid directly to these councillors, the chairman, to the accounts they created in Intercontinental Bank. And these people are still living in Imo State today. Okay. And the money was disbursed and the payment was made successfully from the money that we borrowed.
So you paid over 3,000 people and you disbursed about 3.8 billion. And in the process of doing this, what was the process of validating and verifying that these people were not just being settled, that actually they worked for government and there was arrears of salaries and bonuses that they should have received that were not paid from 1999?
Yes, in actual point, our assignment commenced. Immediately we noticed the problem, we approached the government with our debt buyback program. The government said, look, you have to approach these people, the retired people, talk to them and have their mandate. And we held meeting with all of them and had their mandate to go ahead and borrow to pay this money, with the understanding that the state government will guarantee the money borrowed.
The return.
Yes, and when we had your mandate, we came back to the government and fine-tuned all the terms and agreement. And when we finished with the state government, we were called by the State House of Assembly to explain the modalities of this payment, which we did, and they gave the approval.
Or the State Assembly.
The State House of Assembly gave the approval. And we...
Do you have that in writing?
Yes.
Beyond just meeting?
Yes.
So you have that in
writing. We will
writing.
give you all this lowdown.
All right.
And then when we had all these approvals, the bank then agreed on a tripartite agreement between us, Brickred, Consult, the bank, and the government. And in doing this for Intercontinental to agree, they insisted that the bank, that was BAM PHB that was handling the issue of Jack account, must come in. And with this understanding, they agreed to give us the loan.
So when was the governor going to pay back your money that you're taking as loan from the government?
Now, it was agreed that they will pay in 24 equal installments.
Okay.
And we took this loan disbursed successfully. We paid these people successfully, and the money taken was being disbursed gradually.
Okay. So,
now,
sorry, we will come back to that detail. Yes. Let me ask Engineer Victor Konyeha, is this the same case with your own company? And how much was it that you have taken? What's your own? Okay, your own story, very quickly, because we have limited
before
time.
I proceed,
yes,
I want to place on record that I'm here to defend myself, to defend my company. I'm not here to defend the past administration in Imo State. We need to get that clear through.
Okay.
I'm Engineer Konyeha, and the managing consultant of Cypress Consult. I'm an engineering design consultants. We work for Imo State government, past government, and with the present government, up to an extent. The jobs we did that are under contention are two, as they have recorded there: cottage industries and 27 health centers. There was an allegation against us that 1.7, if I might get back to that, let me get the actual figure.
1.746.
Exactly,
yes.
Billion. Was paid to us between February and July 2010 to carry out renovation works in 27 health centers. And that, to their surprise, there is no evidence of work done, no valid contract, and that we just siphoned this money. I think that was the general impression that was created, but that is not true. Cypress Consult is a responsible organization. We've been working for so many governments, and our businesses span both local and international fora. Cypress is involved with Global Design Concept based in the UK, so we have credibility to maintain. I have the letter here for award. The figure Imo State government has put before the public domain is not our figure.
How much have they put out,
they
and
put
how
out
much did you get?
1.7, that is 1,746,000,000. Between February and July 2010, we did not collect this money. This is the letter of award for the contract. It is 1,325,097,524.73 kobo.
So and that is short of about 300 million.
Exactly. And this contract was awarded to us 25th June 2010. The date is here.
So you couldn't have collected
exactly
money in February
exactly
for a job you hadn't even been awarded.
Hadn't been awarded. So you can see the whole problem. I have not even been awarded the contract. So is it possible in Nigeria, fellow viewers, is it possible that you can be paid for a job you have not even been awarded a contract?
Now, have you been paid in due course? Have you been made any payments?
I will explain.
Okay.
What I'm saying is all this whole data that is being banded, that's to tell you that it is false. We have been wrongly accused because we were paid, but we were only paid
1.325.
Yes. No, I'll give you the correct figure. I have everything here.
Yeah.
Yes, we were paid 1,282,382,227 naira. And this payment was done between July 2010 and April 2011. Because I cannot understand, how can I be awarded a contract in June 2010 and I will be paid
in February
2010? Is it possible? And how could, even if they said they paid me in July 2010, 27 health centers, can you build it in 1 month? Is it possible to renovate it in 1 month? Look, we are a very responsible
How many
organization.
health centers have
27.
you built since
No, we didn't
20?
build. We didn't build. We
Oh,
renovated.
you did renovation.
Yes, we renovated. But the entirety of the contract is even beyond renovation. We came into this project because of the enormity of what the technical complexity that we had to address. Many of these health centers have dilapidated. There was urgent need to resuscitate them. And we needed to remodel a lot of these health centers to provide ambulance bays, to provide generators, to provide incinerators. There are so many things that we needed to do. To provide placenta pits, to provide incinerator, to provide borehole and reticulated overhead tanks. And so many of these.
Okay. Now, did you
And
complete
supply
the job?
ambulances? Of course we did. We provided
And you got
ambulances
paid
and generators.
fully for the job.
Fully. We even
So the
discounted.
job is concluded. You have
I
been
have
paid.
documentary evidences. They are here. Pictures they say don't lie. These are the pictures. Do pictures lie?
They do these days on computers.
No. Pictures don't lie. These are the pictures because look at it. These are the ambulances that were supplied. Look at the ambulances.
The
All of them.
ambulances are registered.
Registered.
in Imo
Everything
State.
they are there.
Okay, then
Nobody can deny that.
So
These
let's
things were
bring
not there.